If you've encountered challenges or problems that are really tough and you need a little extra help with, why don't you reach out by responding to this message or using the hashtag.
Yeah, you're not a teacher. You were a teacher for what, like half a semester, and then you were unceremoniously sacked by a private school when there were swirling rumors of sexual impropriety. But you would think that Justin Trudeau would be busy. But in fact, he is the least busy man in Canada. He is in almost his third month of make-believe pretend quarantine. No other world leader has just said, oh, pajama days, snow days? Yeah, I'll sign up for that. Boris Johnson got the cough, the Rona, went to intensive care, got back out, and went back to work. That's how, I mean, you can agree or disagree with what he's doing, but he got the full cough. And he didn't check out. Donald Trump has not got the virus. I don't know of any world leader who has, without risk, without doctor's advice, without any symptoms, said, yeah, I think I like this work from home and watch Netflix thing, and let Theresa Tam from the World Health Organization and Chrystia Freeland, George Soros' personal biographer, let them run the country. And so I want to show you two videos over the weekend from Justin Trudeau that are just absolutely pitiful. I mean, he's pitiful at the best of times, but these are not the best of times. I want to start with sort of a creepy video he did. I think it was on Mother's Day, and he was trying to say, hey kids, let me give you, and of course the conceit is that of course he knows that the moms would not leave the room. He was it was just so transparent. Take a look at this weird, slightly creepy, middle-aged man with who's become a bit of a recluse. His fingernails are so long, I don't even, it's like those recluses whose fingernails get so long they start to curl. His are almost that long. Take a look at this first clip of Justin Trudeau the other day.
By asking all the moms to step out of the room for a minute so I can talk to your kids. I'll give you a second. Okay.
Can I get all the moms to step out of the room for a moment while I talk to your kids? This is the guy that, as we discussed on Friday, is a serial groper who sexually assaulted Rose Knight in Creston, BC, and only apologized when he realized that she worked for the National Post and thus could embarrass him. When a creepy man, estranged from his wife, one of the reasons he's at his home in Rideau Cottage, his wife and kids are in Harrington Lake. He's living apart from his wife, which is not normal. He's estranged from his wife. He's living on his own in a 22-room house. He's not going to work. He's got his I don't give a care beard anymore. He's still in vacation mode. He's checked out. He's getting a little creepy. And he says to TV, hey, moms, leave the room. I want to talk to your kids alone. Pro tip, parenting tip, stranger danger tip. If a creepy, estranged man who's living by himself in a big old house tells you, moms, that he wants a few minutes alone with your children of tender years, that's the time to hang on to their hands so tight they say, ow, Mom! That's the time to hang on to your kids that tight and walk away from the stranger danger Amber Alert situation unfolding in front of you. Now that was just creepiness, but the next day, yesterday, Trudeau, instead of handling budget matters, we're in the worst fiscal crisis in almost a century. Unemployment, 2 million souls out of work. The crisis of the pandemic healthcare. The looming crisis of all the other health matters that were deferred. Supply chain issues. Diplomatic issues. I can't even list. Each one of these things is a major crisis. All of them at once? Not for Trudeau. He's checked out. Look at him. I'm busy. And I run a 20-person thing. Here's a guy in charge of what's the Canadian budget? $250 billion a year. We got unemployment coming up on 20%, and this is what he's doing with his time. He's giving homework tips as a teacher. You're not a teacher, mate. You're the Prime Minister. Take a look at this.
Hey kids, I know we're all going through a difficult time right now, and it's not made any easier by the fact that you have to do your homework around the kitchen table. I think parents across the country are discovering a new appreciation for the incredible work that teachers do. Well, as a teacher, I want to help. If you've encountered challenges or problems that are really tough and you need a little extra help with, why don't you reach out by responding to this message or using the hashtag. My friends and I will be happy to try and help you out because, after all, the way we're going to get through this is by pulling together.
Yeah, you're not a teacher. You were a teacher for what, like half a semester, and then you were unceremoniously sacked by a private school when there were swirling rumors of sexual impropriety. You haven't been a teacher for decades. I don't know if you ever were actually a teacher. You were more a mascot. From what we saw in the yearbook that Candace Malcolm brought in, I don't think you even taught any classes. You're not a teacher, mate. If I needed a teacher, I probably wouldn't go to the dumbest kid in class. Is there anything that Justin Trudeau could help your kid with? Do you think he knows math, or spelling, or history, or geography, or algebra, or calculus? And if he did even, is that what he should be doing right now? Do we have the 2 kidnapped hostages back from China? Have we figured out when Trudeau spent $2 billion in paying extortionate prices for personal protective equipment, and he got like 1 million masks from China that were counterfeit and fakes, and they didn't actually filter anything? That's not on his mind. He's not working the phones on that, dealing with the seniors' home crisis, dealing with the temporary foreign workers that seem to be hotspot. That's just not on his mind. He wants to answer like a spelling question or a coloring question from someone in grade school, does he? What a laugh.